Hey y'all. So I had court today, right? And just traffic court. No biggie. But I didn't have the money to pay the fine. So when I saw the judge, I was like, I'm just gonna request community service. And he said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And I was like, why not? And so he goes, "Well, because if you do that, you're gonna be pleading guilty to a Class C misdemeanor." And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, because if I paid the fine, because I haven't had that many tickets in my life. So I said, if I pay the fine, isn't that the same thing as pleading guilty? He said, no. When you pay the fine, it doesn't go on your criminal record. If you take community service, it goes on your record, or like on your driving record. And I was like, okay, wait, pause, because I'm getting distracted. I was like, sir, can I ask you a question? When he told me that it would be a Class C misdemeanor, I said, it's not the same verdict if I pay the fine? And he was like, no. And that's when he told me the difference. So stopping right there, my point is that it's so important to know the law, to ask questions, to do your due diligence. They said that ignorance of the law is no excuse when you commit a crime, or stuff like that. So it's also no excuse when you take a plea, or like when you are just trying to get out of it, instead of like, because if I hadn't asked like what's the difference, I wouldn't have known, and I would have told him, oh, just give me the community service. Hey, I would have told him, just give me the community service, instead of being like, well, wait, pause, what's the difference? Also, because I said, well, I don't have the money today, that's the only reason I was asking for community service. And he was like, okay, well, I can give you until November the 18th, and even then you don't have to pay the entire fine, you'll just be on probation. You can pay as you go. Again, I say that to say, if you don't ask the right questions, you won't get the right answers. So the message in this video today is, you have not because you ask not. Sometimes we don't have knowledge on stuff simply because we have not asked. Boom. Sometimes we don't know something simply because we're not seeking out God's face. We're not seeking out God's answers. And I also just answered something else for my own personal self. It's funny, when I start making these videos, God will speak to me about my own personal situation. But yeah, that's it. That's all. You have not because you ask not. So seek God. If you are dealing with legal trouble, legal situations, research, ask questions, ask what your rights are. Legally, a judge or a lawyer is supposed to tell you, but sometimes they don't even always know. So if anybody's seeing this that's having any legal issues, I highly encourage you to look up the laws for your city, your state, your country, blase. If you're traveling, look up laws in cities, states, and countries that you're traveling to, because again, ignorance of the law does not get you out of it. Okay, same thing biblically, spiritually. Ignorance of the law does not get you out of it. Okay, so enjoy. Y'all have a good Friday. Bye.